I'm out of coffee. Alright, so today, I guess, we're talking now because of my headset. Today we're gonna review inheritance, some OOP concepts in C++. Completely forgot how to write a class properly. And then maybe we move on to building some project. Okay. Yeah, yesterday we didn't even open VS Code. At least we're doing that today. Inheritance. Okay, let's write parent class. Do people leave a space after the identifier? Or rather, like this maybe. I've always liked this style more, especially for functions. Or just leave it like this. So, quick reminder, classes are private by default. Probably want some getter functions. Maybe we want like, okay, let's think of some class structure, some UML. Parent class maybe yeah, let's not call it parent class. Let's say it's like a device. And then we have, let's say, smartphone as a device. Like this, extends device. No. It's totally not how it works. Like this, maybe. Okay. Much better. Yeah. Public. So there's different accessors protected. Is there? Or is protected only a keyword for member variables? Okay, so there's protected inheritance. Public. Just public stays public, protected stays protected. Protected is public and protected becomes protected. And lastly, private makes everything private. Doesn't really matter for our case, we just keep it public. Okay, now let's think about member variables. So device may have like an ID, right? Maybe something like manufacturer, something like that. And then you could also mark these as private member variables, like this. I mean, honestly, I do like the trailing underscore. This is the same as this, isn't it? It's for my understanding. Kind of member variables does the smartphone have? Smartphone perhaps has, like, I don't know, screen size? Something like this. Float. Actually, isn't double like the preferred. usually use double because float doesn't have enough precision, and long double is not necessary. Computational cost for float and double is very similar, but double just provides more precision, so don't use float. How does it work? Like, there's arc C and there is arc V, right? Could also be like this, I believe. Okay, so I'm missing a pointer. Because it should be a pointer to the vector. Now this is just a vector. So we have get ID. Get manufacture. Does this work? This doesn't work. Why would this work? Getter methods. Mutator methods. Set manufacturer. Weird abbreviation, but let's just go with that. What else do we need? Let's think about virtual functions. So how do these work again? Actually, perhaps we want to think about construction. Device constructed. And destructor. Device destructed. So that we can look at the do these need to be public at all? I guess the destructor doesn't have to be public, right? So even if the okay, interesting. I assume that when an object goes out of scope, even if the destructor was a private method, it would be able to run. So does that mean that the default destructor is also defined in public scope by default? Return screen size. So let's like create a smartphone, right? iPhone. Start a new chat. Default constructor. Move constructor. Is this even valid then? Copy initialization. I mean, in essence, because of copulation, there's no difference, right? Why the hell not? Direct initialization. And And so I want to so I know that an uninitialized variable in global scope has the default value whereas an init variable in function scope has an undefined value, garbage value. Is this default value explicitly automatically assigned to the variable and stored in memory? Right, because their global variables aren't stored on the stack. Is this because static variables, global variables, etc. are stored in the data segment in program memory, whereas local variables are stored on the stack? Can't type that. Data segment of the program's memory. Okay, there's also BSS. Okay, well, good to know. How about member variables of classes then? Of classes which are also under global scope then. Yeah, there aren't. Right. So what if I initialize an instance of a class in global scope? Wait, so static? Uninitialized, non-static. In class initializer. Static. So this should be default value. A constructor assigns 10, so this is 10. B in class initializer, so this is 5, and C, because of it is static. Okay, I guess it's assigned here. But just so we can test this out real quick. If we don't assign anything, alright, this global object. We can access this directly. So even if there isn't any instances created for a class yet, we can A, access the static variables, and B, they are already in memory with default value assigned to them, correct? Yeah, so this should output 0, and this should output 0 as well, right? Yeah, obviously they're referring to the same thing. Zero and 0. Just call this static test. What that means. Okay. Inheritance. Yeah, I wanted to check my understanding here real quick. This should output a pointer to a char. What's the default size of a pointer? Four bytes, 8 bytes. this machine should be 4 bytes. Char pointer. Double should be 32 bits as well, right? Not so sure actually. So since this is a child class initialized, should have 16 bytes, no? Why do I? Oh, there we go. Four, 8, 8. Okay. Wait, well, why is it 24 though? I can't. Actually, I can. Why is the size of the object 24 bytes and not 20? Shouldn't it be? Why is it not 20? So 4 bytes. Oh. Oh, okay. So double is 8 bytes. At least on my compiler. Eight bytes, and then this outputs 24 bytes because of the padding here. Or at least that's what it tells me. So theoretically, right? If this was a long, and this became 8 bytes. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, right. If this was a long, 8, 8, 8, still 24. So there's actually no difference in memory space, whether I use it in an int or long, because of the padding. Interesting. Okay. Change back to it. So I should be able to not size of print iPhone get ID. Right, this should be garbage value. And it is. Size of iPhone. with a default constructor like this, is it possible to construct with parameters? Such as 10, and then, I don't know, apple. Is this possible? No, it's not possible. Well, how about we just, okay, no, that's not doing this. However, we can do a smartphone, smartphone constructor. Smartphone constructed. And then say, so this shouldn't work because it is private, right? Yeah, inaccessible. So we need to do a set ID. Just set ID. Actually, let's make it a bit more. Make it more interesting. Static int count. Device count. Static, private static int. You could make this protected. So only smartphone will be able to access it. So smartphone could say, yeah. So this wouldn't work because it's inaccessible, but this works. Can you even assign to? No, you can't, right? Oh, okay, so it can be if it was a const. What's the point of a const static int within a class though? Wouldn't that just be a constant global variable, but in the namespace of device? What if I wanted to init device content? If I wanted to keep track of the amount of devices present with a static int, class called obviously the default value is 0, but how do I explicitly do that? But I thought this was private. Why does this work? Also, why do I need... Why is the int... Well, not keyword. Why is the int in front of the definition required? Isn't the variable already declared as static int previously? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's only a declaration, not a definition. Wait, but if I didn't... Why can I define it even despite it being declared in private? Access restricts access, but not definition itself. So I can redefine it, but not access it. For instance, I could do this, and then do this again. I can't. This is not a definition, it's an assignment. That's a redefinition. It's not allowed either. Qualified name is not allowed. Okay. Okay. So let's make this protected instead. And in the smartphone constructor, you can okay. So set ID width. Device count. Like that, right? Like that or like that? No. Like that. Right, there's no default constructor anymore, so we have to give it a screen size, so let's just give it like 6.4 as in inches. Not memory space of iPhone, like size of this. Device ID of iPhone. Get ID. Screen size of iPhone. Oh. What is the error? Pointer to a bound function. Not exactly sure what that means. Right, device ID of iPhone 1 because it's the first device, and screen size device destructed. Okay, so it's parent class constructed, child class constructed. And then we also need a destructor. Smartphone destructed. Like that. Yeah, so parent class, child class, then child class, parent class. Anything else I wanted to do? Virtual functions, right? So, for example, like turn on device. How do I make it virtual now? Virtual, like this. Virtual void. Yes. And then we'll need a virtual function for that. Is it override? Turn on. No, not override. Well, final, right? Not even final. Wait. Like this. Not override. Oh, I guess. Okay, I guess. So there are non-virtual functions. Overridable. No clue. For example,